Hi, lovelies. Welcome back to another episode of Makeup and Mediumship with me, Sarah Martucci, your resident psychic medium, certified crystal healer, paranormal investigator, mom to a feral 2-year-old, hopefully wife one day to Henry Cavill. Sorry, Chris, I love you. A girl can dream. Believer in Sasquatch and all of the fairy weird realms. Here for it. Anything weird or strange? Air high five. This is where I talk about things having to do with mediumship, and you guys get to do your makeup with me. Just your eyeshadow and your highlighter and your lip gloss, because the rest of it is just bullshit. I don't like it personally. Here we go. Let's do some motherfucking eyeshadow. Yeah. Today I want to do something really cute. I just want to do like a simple, clean, cute look with like a red lip, I feel. So I want to use my Too Faced Born This Way, the Natural Nudes palette. Guess you get the shit. It's great. It's a little expensive, but it's fucking worth it. Look at those fucking colors. Oh my god. I feel like I want to sing like a Disney song. And I think today I want to do, let's see, I think I want to work with that rose gold. So I think I want to do the warm rose. I think it's that one right there. In my crease, I think I want to do that on my eyelid. And I don't know. Let's see what else we're going to do. I'm going to do something else because I can't just be okay with that. So, all right, let's start with the warm rose. As always, use, if I can find the right goddamn brush, just send help, Guy Fieri. Okay, yep, this one. All right, so my normal Morphe brush, no numbers there, but it's kind of floofy. It's really good for getting in your crease. And let's work this puppy in. So get some of that warm rose. Start working it into the crease there. Guess what? Guess what? That's not what I wanted to start with. I meant to start with fucking eye primer. And I got a new one. And I don't know how I feel about it. I haven't even tried it yet, so I need to chill out. But it's by Elizabeth Mott. It's called Thank Me Later Eyeshadow Primer. That stuff. Cuteness, cuteness. Now it's supposed to be kind of like a matte clear finish. We'll see. We'll see how this works. We'll see. We'll see. All right, so get a little bit on your finger and just kind of lightly pat it into your eye. I like the shimmer primers just because it already has that shimmery base for me, and I usually do shimmers. The matte stuff is just matte, and that's not usually my style. I like my shimmer and my shimmies. I don't know, I guess we're gonna see about this. I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna try to give it, I'm gonna try. I guess we'll let that sit for a second. See how this goes. I'm just skeptical. If it's not the thing that I love and that I normally use, I'm like, we'll wait and see. So we'll wait and see. Now it's time to do the color in your crease. So grab some of that warm rose. Glad you guys were yelling at me to put on my eye primer. Good call. All right, get that warm rose and go to town on that crease. Did you guys see the difference though when I tried to put it on without the eye primer? Like, it was still beautiful color, like it was showing up, but like not like it is now. All right, and remember guys, like I say every motherfucking week, blend. Blend it into your skin. So today I want to talk about the love and light bullshit. I have a problem with the spiritual community a lot, where a lot of the practitioners, and it's not like I haven't promoted this too. I definitely did it early on, and I think that's the mental space that I was stuck in. Also, it was all around me, and I thought that's the way that you handle things. And I've learned better, so I just want to bring attention to this love and light stuff. Now, there's nothing wrong with saying love and light to you or having the mindset around wanting to be surrounded by love and light. But y'all, when it starts to not allow you to feel your feelings, then we got a problem. And so there's this whole idea around good vibes only. Can I also say too, those women and men that are like good vibes only, and it's not all of them, but my God, a lot of them are like the meanest, nastiest people you've ever met. Is that just me? So there's that, number one. But also too, that whole just only love and light is welcome here. Like, y'all, it's not realistic. It's not giving you space to fucking feel your feelings. All it's doing is pushing things to the side and pretending like things are okay. And maybe that's a part of our culture right now where we've got like Instagram and Facebook and whatever other TikTok, whatever app you use. Old grandma over here, like, what's that called? The ticky tack? What's it called? I need to get on there, by the way. We'll get there eventually, but everybody's only showing the positive aspects, the positive things that are going on with them. And so it becomes this comparison game. And then you've got these people that are claiming to be teachers and gurus and all that stuff out here screaming only love and light, banish the negativity away or the difficult things away. And it's like, my God, that's not life. That also doesn't teach you resilience in any way, shape, or form. So if something unfortunate comes up or terrible comes up or really difficult comes up, you don't have any tools to handle what the fuck is going on. If the whole time you've been pushing off your feelings and not facing your shit and not dealing with any of the darker aspects. Can I also say too, there's no reason to be afraid of the dark. From somebody who still uses a nightlight. What I'm saying is, there's no reason to be afraid of the darkness or the difficulties or the pain or the grief or whatever it is that you're going through. There's no reason to be afraid of that stuff. These are the things that we need to face in order to find depth, sometimes in order to find meaning, and a lot of times in order to move forward. So if you're wondering too, like, I keep doing all the right things, or these teachers keep telling me love and light, I keep love and lighting myself, but I can't seem to get past this feeling, or I keep getting stuck, or this depression keeps sneaking in, maybe it's time that we face some of the darker aspects that are happening within us and what our emotions are trying to tell us, even the more difficult ones. I know a lot of these people, again, I think they're just trying to get you out of a funky mind frame, or maybe trying to help you think differently about something. Again, there's nothing wrong with that perspective, but when it takes us to the point where we're not dealing with our shit, we're suppressing and pushing down our true feelings, we've missed the mark. We've missed the whole point of the learning process and dealing with the difficulties at our feet. Can I also remind us, in order to be born, we're in total fucking darkness for 9 fucking months. When you go to meditate and you close your eyes, darkness. When you go to eat your favorite fucking donut and you black out from happiness, darkness. Darkness. I like that darkness. Take me, darkness. Take me to Krispy Kreme, darkness. Take me. Darkness can actually be a beautiful, good, and healing thing. When you plant seeds, they are planted in darkness in the soil. Now, does it need light in order to grow? Yep. But you got to face that darkness. You got to be in that. You got to sit in it for a hot second. You got to say, okay, I'm going to face this. And I trust myself. I trust myself to deal with this, to do it. Now, I hope you guys are taking what's in your crease and putting it on your bottom lash too. I like to just continue the theme. Make sure that we're blending it in. Guys, I don't know how I feel about this primer. I don't know how I feel about this. We're gonna work on it, all right? We're gonna see. It's gonna make me do extra work, and I'm just, and by extra work I mean add a little strip of shimmer underneath my eyebrows, and I don't know if I have time. Okay, so I don't know if I'm gonna thank you later, Elizabeth Mott. We're gonna check it out though. We'll see. We'll give the final feelings. Also, when I'm blending, I like to take it right underneath my brow bone. Don't be afraid to get a little crazy with it. I'm going to come back in here and fuck with this more too, so just know this ain't the final countdown. Now that song's going to be stuck in your head for the rest of the day. You're welcome. All right, now I'm going to go in here with my finger. And I'm going to get some of this rose gold. I'm going to pat this into my eyelid. Although I should probably use the brush. Here's my other brush that I always use, the flat, more tapered one. Again, doesn't have a number, but just get like a flat square brush. Get some of that color on there and start to just get it on your eyelid. And it probably won't show up that great at first. Just go back in there with your finger and add more and deposit more color. But yeah, guys, I have a difficulty like going through my timeline, seeing people like, stop worrying and just focus on the light and the good. And again, I get that aspect. I even say that to you guys sometimes. I'm more kind of saying it to you guys like, hey, if you've been stuck in worry, it's time to move through that. And so, what is it trying to tell you? Guys, anytime I feel stuck, this is a me personal thing, but anytime I feel stuck or I feel like things aren't working out the way that I want them to, or I feel like I can't seem to fucking move forward, whatever the issue is, I go do a grief meditation. And I swear to God, every single fucking time, I immediately find the answer, or I'm able to move more easily through whatever the fuck's going on. So I'm not saying necessarily that you're suffering from grief, but maybe doing a meditation where it makes you kind of focus on where you are in this moment and what you're feeling, and helping you to process something that maybe you don't even know is going on inside of you, or maybe you've been stuffing it down for so long you're terrified to face it. It's just one of those things where it's like, sometimes you gotta clean house. Sometimes you gotta clean house. And the only way you can do that is by facing what's going on inside. The end. Guys, I wish if there was another way. I promise I'd let you know, and I'd be right there by your side doing the shortcut. Promise you that. Unfortunately, though, that ain't a thing. I like to take what's on my lid and smoke it into the bottom lash over top of what we just smoked down there too. So just adds like another layer to it. I think it's difficult too, again, like I was saying earlier, living in this age around Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and Snapchat, you know, where everybody is always showing their best face. That shit's fucking hard. Because you're sitting there looking at all this stuff, especially if you're feeling depressed or sad, and you're watching people have the time of their fucking life, living it up in Ibiza or whatever the fuck they're going. Maldives. Get the fuck out of here, asshole. Watching these assholes, seeing them tanning their hot dog legs out in the fucking sun, drinking their mimosas, being a bunch of hoes. That's just jealousy talking. But also, too, it makes you feel less than. It makes you feel like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? Why can't I follow my dream? Or why aren't things happening for me? Like, it's a hellscape out there. Also, remember, too, they're only showing you the positive stuff. They're not showing you the difficulties of life or what they've been going through, or maybe, you know, the stuff going on behind the scenes. And so it becomes almost this competition around who's got the prettier life, who's got the better Instagram pictures. Instead of, like, think what's really fucking important is, like, being honest and real about what's going on, the good and the bad. The good and the... Make sure that you're following people that can talk about everything. Fuck. Or at least they're able to handle all things. Maybe you don't, but that's important to me. I need to know that you're a real fucking person. And so if you're a robot over here and you're just fucking down in Trulies and eating shrimp, like, it's just... First of all, again, I'm jealous. And second of all, you're not a real person. And none of this feels real to me. And so I want something real. I want something substantial. I want to know that you're like me too. Right? Am I just crazy on that? So even if you don't want that, even if that's just a me thing, oh, go back in here with the brush that we did our crease with, and we're going to blend these two together, okay? If they're saying that, if they're saying to you that, like, oh, only love and light, challenge that a little bit. Make sure, is that really what you need right now? Is love and light what you need? Like, I know all you want to do is feel happy, but to get to the other side of happiness, to get to that happiness, sometimes we got to face the difficult shit that's going on within us. Don't be afraid of the lessons that are coming up for you and the difficulties you need to face. Again, this is what fosters your strength. This is what gives you the tools in order to move forward and to handle whatever the fuck comes your way. If it's constantly love and light, yeah, you might feel good for a hot second, but my God, the moment something difficult comes along, you're back down to ground zero. And then you got to claw your way back up. No thanks. No thanks. No thanks. Done enough of that. I'm good now. I've done enough of that. I've done enough in my life of pretending. I've done enough in my life of pushing things away. I've done enough of my life of not showing up for myself. Fuck. It's time that I show up for myself, and that means facing the more difficult things that happen to me. And I think that for a lot of us, we're terrified to face our trauma and our grief. Who the fuck wants to actually face that? I get it. But at the same time, God, that's the thing that makes you beautiful. It's the thing that gives you depth and power. It's the thing that gives you accessibility to the tools that you need in order to fucking kill it in this life. Say yes. All right, I'm going to take that floofy brush we just did our crease with. I'm going to go back in, I'm going to get a darker color, and I'm just going to smoke out the edges here. I know I always kind of do, I follow the same thing. I promise we'll do different looks. This is just how I do my fucking eyeshadow. I love it. All right, I think I'm going to take here this color right here, Truffle, this darker brown, and it's a matte, which I'm not usually a fan of, but I appreciate that this palette's got glimmers and shitters and glimmers, shimmers, and metallics, and then mattes. So you give, like, you know, get a little bit of everything. Just do a little small circles in the corner, and then bring it into your crease too. Again, we want to add depth here. Oh, and look at that. We're using a dark color to find depth. How apropos for what we were talking about today. Look at that. The makeup and the message are coming together. And see, just added some more dimension to the eye. That's good shit. Now, could I wear it that way? Totally, that's cute too, but I like that. I like that. I like my people. I like my places. I like my things. I like my nacho towers to have depth. Okay. Okay. I know Guy Fieri heard that. Take us to Flavor Town. It's the only place I want to be. If Flavor Town doesn't have a theme song, it should be that, I feel. Somebody get a hold of Guy Fieri. He'd be like, get this crazy bitch away from me. Well, you guys might be like, you know, Sarah, why the fuck are you talking about? What the hell do you care about other practitioners doing stuff? Well, I think it's important that you guys hear. I'm going to add a little bit more depth to the, there. I'm going to add a little bit more there. I think it's important that you guys hear that we need to be careful around that. And that not everybody saying love and light actually means it or is following their own advice. So if you're also not seeing things from them that speak about maybe some of the more difficult things that they're encountering and dealing with, if it's only positive and air quotes stuff on their feed, just be careful. I don't know how I feel about this primer, guys. Like, this just, my eyeshadow is not gliding like it normally does. Let's even, just even it up. Who do I gotta flash to get some cheese around here? Just getting one boob though, that's it. Choose wisely. I would choose the right one, she's bigger. All right, let's do a little bit of color on the inside so we can kind of like make this pop. I think I want to go with Shimmering Pearl here, this gold. I think that's really pretty. So let's get a little bit on our pinky finger. Remember, we pat it into the inner corner there. But yeah, I just want to make sure that you guys know that, like, it's okay to have difficulties. It's okay to have bad days. It's okay for things not to work out. It's okay, it's important, and it's real. And we need more real in this world, y'all. We fucking need more real. I'm gonna put some underneath the brow bone here too. Some of that gold, the gold shimmer, just gonna follow underneath the brow bone here. And what that does is just kind of help catch the light. Just a little bit at a time. Remember that we can build this up. I'm not mad about it. All right. Let's do a little eyeliner. Let's fucking get some eyeliner on. Where did it go? Sons of bitches. All right, here it is. Well, we're good. Crisis averted. All right, I'm doing the duo stroke again, the one that I got from like TJ Maxx or something. It's by Absolute New York. It's the dual-ended precision liquid liner, and it's two-sided. You got the thick side, like your mama. You got the thin side. I think I'm gonna go with the thin side again today. And what I do is I just line the top with the liquid liner. I don't do the bottom lash on this one. And I just do it in like little tiny strokes across the top. And I usually like the end there to be a little bit thicker, and I really taper it down thin at the very, very front. All right. So now for the waterline, we're gonna use the Maybelline Master Precise Skinny Gel Pencil in Defining Black. This is the good stuff. This is the hot maker. All right, make sure you line your top and your bottom lashes. All right, mascara time. Let's do the Lash Sensational Luscious by Maybelline in Defining Black. This is the only mascara I will ever use. If they discontinue it, I'm gonna do a face off with somebody else because I don't want this face anymore, because I'm not putting cheap mascara on it. The end. There's that. That's my hard stance. You will never know what you're made of unless you challenge yourself. Until you rise to the occasion and you face the difficulties at your feet. Is it bullshit? Totes. Totes. Nobody wants to deal with the difficult things. We need to. The more that we show it's okay to feel our feelings, the more it gives other people permission and accessibility to their own too. That's how it works. I actually think that's pretty beautiful. Not like I'm responsible for other people in that way. I'm only responsible for myself in the way that I handle things and deal with stuff. But if I can show another that maybe there's a better way, a kinder way, a more gentle and understanding way, I'm going to try to do that. Is that what I do every time? Nope. And that's okay too. I can face it about myself. It's my favorite time. Highlighter time. Yeah. All right. I'm using the Juno & Co. The number 2 romance. Hashtag it. Makes me think of that Lady Gaga song. Oh, rah, 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 blah, blah, blah. Blue, blue, blee, blue. About romance. Or something like that. Just get it where all the light hits you. The ball of your nose, the bridge of your nose. I go up the bridge a little bit too. Get my lip right there. Get my chin. I get my cheeks. Boop, boop, boop. Hit that top there too. All right. I haven't done a red lip yet. So I'm super excited to do a little red lippy with you all. All right. I really like this stuff. It's by Lime Crime. It's called Feelings, because God knows I got lots of those. And it's like this beautiful smoky red. It's good. Normally I would wear a lip liner, but I don't know where I put mine. So no lip liner today. Let's just fucking do it. What do you guys think? Would you do this look? Middle fingers for no, caca for yes. I'm going to hop on now for the messages of hope, and I'll see you guys soon. Remember, if somebody's only telling you love and light, watch to see what their other shit's saying too. Be careful with those peeps. Be careful with them. And remember, you get to be a whole integrated person. It can't be all positive all the time. That's not real, and that's not true. Allow yourself to be a full person. I love you guys. I see you. Don't give up. Keep being beautifully you. Keep being the hot mess that you are. Welcome to the club. All right, guys, I'll see you soon. Bye.